What if I told you that there is scientific evidence of Jesus Christ being truly present in the Eucharist, and it's not just a symbol? On August 15th of 1996 in Buenos Aires, Argentina, a consecrated host fell to the ground during communion. And when this happens, you don't just throw the host away. You let it sit in water until it dissolves, and then you dump that water down a special drain that goes directly into the earth. So that's what they did. They put it in water and put it in the tabernacle so that it could dissolve. And 11 days later, a Eucharistic minister opened up the tabernacle and saw the host had a blood-like substance on it. A few years later, in 1999, an Australian lawyer went to Buenos Aires, interviewed the witnesses, the priest, and took a sample and sent that sample over to a scientist in San Francisco. The lab reported that there was the presence of human DNA, but that no genetic code could be obtained. After over a year of research, the lawyer came to the conclusion that it could be inflamed heart tissue, so he sought out a cardiologist. He found a cardiologist in New York and sent him a sample to test, but he didn't tell him any of the history of the sample, so he had no idea that this was a consecrated host that just fell on the floor and then was in water. Now, I'm not a scientist, so I'm just going to read directly what this cardiologist came back with. He said that this sample was indeed heart muscle tissue from the left ventricle wall, not far from the valvular area. It is the muscle that gives the heart its beat and the body its life. He said that this heart muscle is inflamed and has been infiltrated by white blood cells, which is not normal. These cells are found in the heart because they were addressing trauma or injury. He also said that the heart is from a living person, not a dead person. He said, "I am looking at a snapshot of a living heart." He dated the injury as 3 days before the snapshot in time captured in the microscopic slide. This is amazing. A secular doctor who knows nothing about the history of this sample is not only saying that, yes, this is a human heart, but this heart is still alive. Just for some context about the 3 days thing, when we are receiving communion, we're receiving Jesus at the moment of the resurrection, 3 days after his passion. This is just one of over 100 Eucharistic miracles that provide scientific evidence of Christ being truly present in the Eucharist. If you want to read more about this miracle or about some of the other ones, I'm going to link in my link tree Carlo Acutis, the saint, his website where all the Eucharistic miracles live, and you could read about them and all that. Once you understand just how special and priceless the Eucharist is, you unlock this deeper level of faith and your life changes forever.